you can hear me okay. So as you can see, I've started using this. This is gorgeous paper. It has a lot of the new in colors in it. Not all of them. Here's Peach Pie. And then it has a Summer Splash and Petunia Pop and Pretty in Pink. Here's a piece of the Pretty in Pink. I'm going to be using this today. And more of those beautiful colors in there. It also has Berry Burst and I think Pretty Peacock and Calypso Coral are in these colors. So this is actually a designer series paper pack. If you participate in my In Color Club Hub, you get with option 1, that's $45 without the Stampin' Blend, you will get a half a pack of this beautiful paper at the end of the 5 months. And if you are, oh, I love that. If you get the Stampin' Blend, you'll get a full pack of it. Look at this, Peach Pie, and I'm gonna guess it's Calypso Coral with that. Sorry, my laptop is sticking out there a little bit in the way. So it is just gorgeous paper. And I love this. Isn't that gorgeous? The Summer Splash and the Pop-Up Petunia. And there's another beautiful pattern. And look at that Summer Splash on there. I had a question, blog candy giveaway or Facebook group candy giveaway, asking people what their favorite new in color was, and I was surprised that Summer Splash was like at the top of the list. I don't know why I was surprised about that, but I thought that was really cool. So also, let's get started here. So for card number 1, we are going to be using a piece of basic white. I'm just getting my card number 1 pile here. And if you would like the tutorial for these 3 cards, you just have to place an order of $40 or more with me in my online store this week using this host code right here, 2C374AMS at checkout. If your order is $40 or more, I will send you the kits to make 2 each of these beautiful cards. So you will get the designer series paper. You will need stamps and ink. And of course, that will be available tomorrow. The new catalog goes live. Let me grab my bone folder. Yeah, so anything that's a die cut that's not in the collection that I'm using today will be pre-die cut for you like this. This is from the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay. And if your order is $50 or more, I will include a pack of the beautiful, I'm using some of these today, the beautiful adhesive back sparkle gems. They're at least an $8 value, and they might be $8.50. I'm not sure on that. All right, so this is the Flowers of Beauty bundle that we're going to be stamping with. And these are the die cuts with it. Aren't they gorgeous? This, and this. So you've got these right here, which go with that. There's these little posies. They're so cute and beautiful. And you could layer these on these. This goes for the leaves. Die cut for the leaves. You got another sprig die cut here. You have a floral there, and this is for your flower. And this is a 2-step. Let me show you those dies real quick. So there's these cut out 8 flowers at a time, 8 blooms. Here's your large dies, and these are smaller dies there. So this is the Flowers of Beauty dies, and they go with the Flowers of Beauty stamp set. And there's another stamp set and bundle in that pack, and that is the Unbounded Love bundle, and that has this beautiful sentiments right here on it. This was from $1 Million Sales Achiever Debbie Moxick, and there's some really beautiful gems on there. And also with that are these beautiful framelits. And I'm going to be using some of these today. So these will come in your kit if you order with me this week. The ones that I use, they will be, all right, we'll put this aside. We're going to do some stamping first. And I've got our card base here. And again, if you want the free tutorial or the PDF tutorial, just place an order with me this week. I have a die cut that I'm going to use right here. This is from the Meandering Meadows or the Meadow Gardens dies. And we're going to be doing some stamping on this. I'm going to show you how to stamp with this particular set. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper here. This will work. I'm going to move my light over, so my ring light over, so you can, we have a little more light on the subject. Sorry about that, scraping my button there. All right, so I'm going to use this stamp set this stamp right here, and this one and this one. These are tiny little flowers, and this is like a background shadow to those flowers. Okay, and I'm going to be using some new in colors. We're going to start with Peach Pie, which I've got to grab here. If you have a new favorite in color, let me know what it is. Mine happens to be Petunia Pop. I love Petunia Pop. Oh, there it is. I thought I brought it over here. Okay. So we're going to start with Petunia or Peach Pie. And we're going to do some just those little background dots. And this is a stamp, and I'm putting these, there's like two little blobs together. I'm putting them at the top. Okay. And I am using the full, I'm not stamping off. I'm going to use the full strength ink, and I'm going to just stamp a little bit sideways. And I want to get the best image with your photopolymer stamps, you want to use your piercing mat. I'm just going to stamp about like that. Okay. And now I'm going to take my there's another little group of, they're kind of blobs, but these are tiny little flowers. All right. And we're going to stamp these in Petunia Pop. Just right here. And these I'm going to stamp off first because it's super, super bright. I'm just getting a piece of scrap paper. All right, so I don't want them to be overpowering. And you can see these are little flowers. I'm going to stamp off first, and then I'm going to stamp over the peach pie with that. And actually, I think I stamped, I'm going to do that one more time because I want it a little darker than that. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to go, I'm going to stamp off, I'm going to go sideways here. Like that. And I want just a little bit, stamp off. I'm going to go up this way like that. Let's bring our peach pie back in. and ink it up. I'm going to stamp off, and I want this to be lighter here. Okay, so we've got the center one darker, and I'm going to stamp off, and I want it lighter here, like that. All right, so now I'm going to bring in my Summer Splash. And we're going to go over that with a Summer Splash. I'll close these up so I don't get in them. Okay, and we'll bring in our taller sprig, which is right here. And I'm going to ink that up. And I'm going to go right over. So those smaller flowers are going right up the middle of my sprig there. And we're going to go this way, like that, and this way. All right. I'll close this up. I'm going to bring my card base back in. And I have a piece of Petunia Pop and a piece of the beautiful Designer Series paper. We're going to go ahead and adhere that on the Petunia Pop. I'm grabbing my adhesive. Also, there's a new order or new joining special. It's super awesome for the starter kit. They're giving away like you get all of the ink pads in the new in colors and a Stampin' Write marker, and I think the Designer Series paper, and there might be, I think there's something else in that too. I'll be posting more about this. So if you've been thinking about getting a starter kit, this is an awesome deal. Plus you get to pick $125 worth of product and pay only $99. The starter kit or the in color products are over $83, so you're getting a couple $100 worth of product, over a couple $100 worth of product for just $99 plus free shipping. And it's a great opportunity to get your own discount on the products. Once you get your starter kit, you start with 20% off. And if you're interested in doing the business, you can. If not, you can just be like a discount shopper. So that's a really cool deal right now. We'll trim our ribbons up here. Trim this in. This is a nice lightweight ribbon. It's easy to work with. It's beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to anchor that down with a glue dot. I want that way over to the side here. My papers are crooked. Glue dot. Here we go. I'm going to grab it with my Take Your Pick tool. There. Okay, so I'm bringing back in that those stamped flowers, that little floral image there. And I'm going to pop it on there with some dimensionals. And actually I'm going to use the, when it's a piece that's this big, I like to use the adhesive sheets. I cut it up. I'll put that one there. Me too, Margaret. Petunia Pop is my favorite. Yeah, I tried streaming on Facebook, and there's new Facebook rules, and I thought I had figured it out, how to do it, and it just didn't work. So I have to revisit that. So for now, I'm on Beyond YouTube. Okay, or Instagram. All right, so that's on there like that. And isn't that pretty? I love Petunia Pop and the peach pie together. I just love it. All right, so we're going to add this to our card base, which is right here. I feel like it's so dark. I've got all my studio lights on, but it's a little bit cloudy. We're supposed to maybe get thunderstorms, and I'm sitting right in front of the window, but it feels kind of dark. All right, let's move this over here out of the way. Put that on there. I want to move this up just a tad. See if I can slide it. There we go. And moving my computer out of the way here. All right, so let's add, we can either stamp a sentiment up here. In fact, maybe I'll do that. And I'm going to add "You're a True Blessing" to that. And let's add it with the Petunia Pop. And this is, again, from the Unbounded Beauty stamp set. Hey, Mom. Yeah, Mom, I was explaining there's new Facebook rules, and there's a way to get on, and I thought I had figured it out, but I could not succeed. So anyways, here I am. All right, let's add an inside piece. We're going to add a piece of designer series paper across the bottom of it. Right here. And just lay that across there like that. So what I've got to do is get in my practice group and a test page and practice with it. We'll clip that off there. All right, we're going to set this on here, just like that. And let's stamp one of those sprigs on there. Actually, let's stamp, yeah, we'll stamp the sprig that's a little fuller, this one right here. So I'm going to bring in my scrap paper. I'm going to bring in Summer Splash, and I'm going to lay a Post-it across the bottom here where I don't want that Summer Splash to go over my designer series paper right there. Okay, let's ink this up. And I think I'll stamp off. So it's kind of light. Okay, that's pretty. There. So here's our first card. Isn't that pretty? You're a true blessing. And then it looks like that on the inside. All right, so card number 2. We'll go ahead and do card number 2. We're going to start with a piece of the Summer Splash cardstock. And we're going to fold this in half. Burnish that down, if I can find where I laid my bone folder. Here it is. All right. Then I have a layer to go on the front of its basic white. I'm grabbing that. Actually, I think I'll wait a minute because we're going to cut some designer series paper to go on the front of that. All right, so I'm bringing my trimmer in. And I have 2 pieces of designer series paper. They're both the same size. And I'm going to layer them on top of each other. Like this. And I'm going to cut them in half from this corner down to this corner. So when you're cutting in a long line or heavy paper, it's better to start in the middle. Because sometimes if you don't, it'll like mess your paper up on one end where you're trying to cut the paper. Hi, Kathy. Oh, you lost your AC. Oh, no. Well, that's too bad. Oh, Margaret, it's raining there. I know, we're supposed to get rain. Okay, let's see what we got here. So let's match our card up. Let's do Petunia Pop on the top. So you've got 2 different pieces you can use for your a card. Okay, a card front. I'm going to put those aside. I can use them another time. And let's go ahead and adhere these on our card base here. All right, so I'm going to add my adhesive. Yeah, Kathy, it was 80 degrees up here yesterday, and it's pretty warm today. It's in the mid-70s, but we're supposed to get rain. Thunderstorms, actually. Okay, so we just have that thin white line around there. I'll go ahead and put glue on this piece. All right, and we want it to be spaced same around the edge. I'm going to move it in just a little bit here. Our little lambs are doing well. They're growing fast. Okay, so this is our front layer. I'm going to go ahead and adhere it on our card base. Card base front. The same thing, it's a tight fit. You'll just have that beautiful bit of color all the way around the edges, like that. All right, so now I'm going to show you how to stamp that beautiful flower. Thank you for sharing, Margaret. And I have a piece of scrap piece here. The flower I'm talking about is this one right here. It's a two-step stamping. This one is more solid, and then this one has more of the outline. And we want to stamp two flowers. So I'm going to use Petunia Pop. And so I've got the two images. This is the more solid one. This is the one with more outline markings on it. And I'm going to go ahead. It's really important when you're stamping these that you use something under the stamp to get your best image. I was trying to do it earlier without a cushion, and I was not getting the greatest image, okay? So just saying that, throwing that out there. So I'm inking up the more solid image, and I'm going to stamp off. I don't want it super dark, okay? So I'm going to stamp off once. I'm going to stamp off here, or stamp right there. And that's a nice, soft, pretty color. Same thing again, because I want two flowers. I'm going to stamp off and then get the nice, soft color there. All right. So now I'm going to take the image with the lines, and this stamp is very easy to line up. You'll see from the images there's like a point petal that has like a point on it, and it's easy to line that up on your stamps. So I'm going to put that towards that side, and I want my middle part in this clear space here. Hopefully I can do this looking through my phone. Okay. And so that gives a nice, beautiful, darker outline. And the same thing on this one. I'll hold them up so you can see them. I'm lining up this pointed petal with this pointed petal right here. I think that one's a little more crookeder, but it turned out okay. All right, so that's what they look like. And you can see that the stamp itself leaves a little bit of white space, which adds a lot of depth and interest to the image. All right, so I've already stamped two, and I have them die cut out. I also have some other dies that we're going to use on this card. This is this die cut right here. And my other die cuts, here they are. There's one of my flowers. So I've got these beautiful die cuts, and I'm going to show you the other card I did first. I used the Summer Splash, and I wanted to try it with the white. This is the one, this has a Summer Splash dies behind it. And let's try it with the white and see. I think I'm going to like the white really well. So you can die cut these out with adhesive sheet. You would peel back part of your adhesive sheet and lay your cardstock on it, and then lay the die on it and die cut it out, and then it would have the adhesive on the back. You just peel the backing off. I'm using just regular glue, and I'm going to hold it like that, And I'm just going to dab some dots in the larger places on this. Yeah, I really love this paper, and I love the stamps in this bundle or suite. Okay, so this is going to go about like this right here. I'll just press that a little bit. All right. And let's take another one of the shorter ones. I'm going to add my glue. Just little dots. We'll make this one go up like this. And then this one, I don't think we need all of that on there. This one we want to be sticking out below our banner that's going to be on there. Yeah, that is really warm, Kathy. It's a good thing you got your air taken care of. Don't you wonder how they did it years ago without air conditioning? I think, oh, how did they do that? All right, so we're going to cover this right here with our banner. We're going to add our flowers. Here's one. And let me grab the other one. Here's the other one. I think I want them kind of like that. So I'm going to glue this one down. And the other one we'll add with dimensionals on top of that. Grabbing my dimensionals. Okay. All right, so the flowers look like they're growing off the sprig there. I have a banner cut with the Stylish Shapes dies, and this is going to go across here like this. Actually, I think I want to move that up if I can. I want it up here. See if I can get that to, yeah. Okay, so I'll stamp this. And I'm going to do, where did the stamp set go? Okay, so it says faith is being sure of what we cannot see. And I'm going to use basic gray for this. So we've got the faith right there. And then faith is being sure of what we cannot see. This is a scripture from Hebrews, I believe. Okay. And let's pop this in with dimensionals. Yeah. I'm excited about our student. I have an in-studio class May 11th, and Missy Shipman, who is my upline, is coming. I'm excited to have Missy with us. It should be a lot of fun. So if you're interested in that, keep that in mind. All right, so now I think this needs to go up a little bit. See if I can get it up without tearing everything. There. I wanted a piece of colored baker's twine. I didn't want a big bow on that. So I took a piece of our vanilla twine and I colored it with a Petunia Pop Stampin' Blends. And I'm going to make a bow. You just lay it down. I laid mine down on some scrap paper, just pulled it, held the marker here and pulled it through and colored it. I think I did it twice. And we're going to put this right here. Let's trim this up. A little long, a little shorter maybe. Okay. And we need a glue dot. Okay. And you can put, I can put these behind there if you want, or you can leave them out like that. Let's add some gems to that. I'm going to use the silver from the foiled gems. Let's add one. Oops. Stuck to me. I love this tool for lifting up gems. Not sure I like that there. Let's put it over here. Okay, and let's put this in here. I'll put a little piece of DSP down here.